This is massively sketchy, but I've been following him for a good 20 minutes now, trying to get to his friend. It's highly illegal. So here we go.
We are Raising Voyagers. We are committed to traveling the world with our children to show them different cultures and expose them to different ways of life. After visiting over 35 countries, what we have realized is traveling and making memories with our children is what we value the most. Normally we travel together as a family, but in today's video, Bradey explores the beautiful city of Havana, Cuba.
Well, good morning from Havana. I literally woke up to roosters crowing. You can still hear them in the background. Birds chirping. And you've got guys walking down the street calling out what they're selling. And I couldn't think of a better way to wake up. Cuba is definitely a crazy night town, and I am not an evening person. So the result is that nobody is up, and I'm going to walk around and have the town to myself. So this is the elevator. Well, that was not planned, because literally the elevator just broke halfway between two floors. See, that is a door that I'm supposed to go out. So I can jump out. I'm gonna see if I can. It might have just lost signal. Whoa, it works. That is hilarious. So it's a little crazy walking around as an American here, because there are almost no tourists at all. I've been shocked. There's like, I've maybe seen 50 tourists the entire time I'm here. So I get a lot of strange looks, especially as I'm walking around with the camera. This is massively sketchy. Trying to exchange money, so I'm following this guy. It's highly illegal. We're exchanging money on the street here, and he's going to take me back to a friend who can get me a better deal than the banks can get me, which is also going to save my butt, because banks are closed and I'm out of money. I only have US dollars. But I've been following him for a good 20 minutes now, trying to get to his friend. banks here take such a massive cut. If you exchange $100, you only get about 87 back. But if you can find people on the street to exchange money, you can get up to 95 back. So here we go. So as part of his commission, he showed me his side hustle, which is selling Cuban cigars, which is also illegal because they're stolen from the government. So his commission for finding me some money to exchange was selling me some cigars, which I find disgusting, but I have friends I can give them to, so it works out.
Desde balance de arriba de esos saltos de Chihuahua, donde están los de la nueva generación. Son mi mirapote en el fuego de la acción, opresión de la lírica, mística, física. La rumba ha comenzado una maná, Macucó, enero de Uruguay, huele guá, candela. Escucha cómo suena, no es maná, sólido, fuerte, ardiente y pegajoso. Dicen los hombres.
So I'm a sucker for some rooftop views anytime I go to a new country or a new city. I'm always looking for the best rooftop view. So these guys are taking us to some cool rooftop views today. Well, sad day, the rooftop tour is officially canceled because this doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. But that's okay. I'm not really sure that the views would be any better than the apartment that I have. So I just had a really awesome economics tour. I didn't do a lot of filming on this trip just to protect the guide, because a lot of the things he was saying are actually illegal. Because technically Cubans have the right to free speech, but if people found out what he was talking about, they would arrest him on other charges. The purpose of this tour was to kind of better understand the economy in Cuba, because Cuba's in a really interesting spot right now where it's strictly a communist country, yet there's a lot of private businesses taking place. So I was really fascinated by this and really wanted to kind of better understand the economics behind Cuba. So I found someone who's actually an economics professor, and he was able to take me around and show me kind of normal life here and explain how Cubans survive on as little as they make, and how the economy is changing with tourism and things like that. So finding restaurants can be a bit of a challenge. One, there aren't hardly any restaurants, period. And then two, there are really no signs or anything like that. So I just walked about 1.5 miles to get to this restaurant. and it is somewhere in here.